What's up, YouTube? This is Anthony's Reality, and I'm back with another video. If this is your first time seeing me, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. Share this video, and if you are a returning subscriber, it is great to see you guys are returning to watch me. Appreciate the support, and thank you so much. Let's get right into this video. So today I'm going to be giving some coming out advice for all you people who are ready to can help bring you comfort, and there's somebody that's there for you that may already know. Just having somebody else there for you will kind of give you a little more, like a little more oomph, and just kind of give you that support system that you need. This is a big one. For number 5, this is a big one. Don't take your partners. Like, if you have a significant other that you've been keeping secret for a long time, don't take them, especially if you're coming out to your parents. Don't take them with you, because that also just adds, it can add a lot more shock to the situation, especially when you're coming out to your parents if they aren't accepting, or if they're very hardcore religious, or just depends on the situation. But in my opinion, I did that, and it kind of it didn't turn out terrible, but it just made it a little bit worse than what it needs to be. So my opinion, don't take your partner with you unless you feel comfortable enough doing that, as far as your parents not being religious or so hard against the LGBTQ community. I don't know how to really put this in a good way. Not that it's a bad thing, but it's just, don't worry about what other people, or how other people are going to feel after the fact. If they're going to accept you, or if they're going to feel a certain type of way, or if they're going to continue to be around you. Just don't worry about how other people feel. As long as you've come out and you feel comfortable now that you are out and you don't have to hide yourself anymore, that's what you should be worried about. Don't worry about what other people's opinions are and what they'll have to say, because at the end of the day, you are allowed to be who you are. Number 7, This is a big one. I probably should have put this one at the top, like closer to number 1. Make sure that you're in a safe situation. So by that I mean, if you come out, or if you feel like if you come out that you are going to be either kicked out of your house or physically abused, or somebody's going to try to beat the gay out of you, or beat the lesbian out of you, or beat the trans out of you, don't do it, because it's better just it'll make the situation worse for you, and it'll make you feel more bad about yourself when you shouldn't. So just make sure that you are in a safe situation where if you come out, you're not going to be shamed, or you're not going to be beaten, just because it can take a mental toll on you, and that's not something that anybody wants to happen to anyone. Number 8, if you lose friends or family, then they weren't meant to be in your life in the first place. Basically, just shoot them off. Just, get rid of them. Like, if you lose people because you come out, they weren't meant to be in your life anyway. They may eventually come back and accept you after the fact, but if you lose people and they never come back, they weren't meant to be there in the first place. So learn to accept that, because at the end of the day, if somebody was your true friend or they really supported you, then they would still continue to be there. Number 9, honestly, if you come out, you don't have to label yourself. So you don't have to label yourself as gay, you don't have to label yourself as trans, you don't have to label yourself as lesbian, you don't have to label yourself as queer. You can just come out. You don't have to put a label on yourself, because you define who you are, and you don't have to, again, label yourself by what society gives us. You can be who you are without putting a label on it. You're not something someone can buy. Don't put a label on yourself if you don't feel that you need to. Another thing that you can do if you're trying to come out is, and you're not sure how to do it, just bring up, just sit down with your parents, or just create conversation with your parents, create conversation with your parents or whoever you're coming out to, like, okay, well, what do you think about this gay celebrity, or what do you think about just gay people in general, or what do you think about so-and-so, what do you think about Kaylani liking boys and girls, what do you think about that, or what do you think about this person, and see where the conversation goes with that person. Then you can make your decision on, should you come out to them, or should you just wait until you're in a safer situation, or, like I said, if they give a good enough response or you feel more comfortable because their response was so good, that'll also help you feel comfortable in coming out to them, because you see how they're going to react. But then again, some people do react differently as far as a certain celebrity or somebody else that they don't know besides someone that they do know. Just like a parent, they may not care about gay celebrities, but when it comes to their children or their own, they don't want them to be gay. So just be cautious of that. And number 10, this is the last one. I mean, there's obviously more advice, but these were just like the main ones that I feel like were very important, or like can help somebody the most. But for this one, I would say it in the best way you can. Don't just be like, oh, I'm gay, and then like walk off. Like, just be more, for example, be more like, because I love you and because I feel that it's important for you to know, this is the reason I'm telling you, blah, 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 blah. Just be respectful about it, unless you feel that you need to be defensive, but try not to be, because it just creates more problems with the situation, and make it a better experience for yourself. Don't put yourself in a bad situation by saying it like an asshole or just being aggressive with it. Just, yes, of course, be who you are, but also be respectful about the situation and the topic, because it can be very sensitive to some people, and it probably is sensitive to you as well, especially with someone's response. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and share this video as well, and subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video next week. Stay Boujee, secure the bag, and I will see you guys in the next video.